Huntress, the Pugdom realm of the Pug King, and home of competitive DBD. It's time to go to battle.
The Pug King in close up. Now, you happy? Not performing monkey.
Who are they? Who are we casting?
Last night, first up, Oh Boy versus Madness.
I am flabbergasted. That was beautifully done.
You see something we didn't?
Did. The eyes of a hawk and the reflexes of a mongoose.
But
No, yes, he is. He's tunneling him hard.
Camera is down. Where's that pesky Claudette with a flashlight?
Just know she's going to come from some angle.
There she is! Oh! Solar with a solar burn as Samurai leaps from the shoulders and pegs it off into the night.
better start
Okay,
going back
better
to the
start
hatch.
pegging it back. Way back is there. Are we going to see Devour sprint out the corn like a legend? The hatch is open. Where's Devour? There he is! There you go! Oh my God, Devour!
But you're going to be the one to get hunted and camped.
He can smell him. He is.
Is he in the...
There he is!
Gambler and Redbird are dead. He needs to get this hook. He does not get it. Hatch is available. Sprint burst is used. And she makes it out!
Killer Shack offering no protection. Cheeky little dead hard. Enabling that free hit.
He's going to...
Is it pride? Ego.
I think that's going to happen again.
Where's this Claudette? No! Oh my God! Out of nowhere!
That's 3 times in a row. That's... They need to change the name from K the Juka to K the Juicer.
K the Juicer, and you know that's what he's going to change his name to. He'll love that, especially he'll clip it for his montage. But let's see what happens. In the window, trying to force her around. Good play. Leading them down there, the 2. We wish them luck. Back in 2 shakes of a Pug's town. Pressing too many fucking speaks. Hello, welcome back. Sorry, I'm muting myself. You heard me swearing at myself. Welcome back to Champions of the Fog and Pugdom League B. Competitive DVD at its finest. What a treat we have for you. We have Prophecy versus Corruption. I'm also joined by the lovely Jolie the Barbarian, who looked like he was eating there for a second, but maybe he's not.
No.
He's
I
a
was
nice,
drinking water.
he's a nice jumper set up. But we have a delight. First, Xenomorph. No one can hear you scream in the fog. No one. Xenomorph game. Let's see what Buey from Prophecy as he turns up against Corruption survivors. It's going to be a good day. What do you think, bro, Jolie? Sorry, I'm just a little bit.
I think it's going to be a fun one. We've never seen a Xeno until now, so I'm really, really interested in seeing what's going to be the tactic. What's he going to do? We see a tunnel immediately.
Into the tunnels, the hissing. You see the footprints giving away any survivor within 60-meter radius, while in the tunnels gets spotted, and that crawling tower, that spike, as Buey finds Ridgely and is pursuing him. And the very intense music as it goes round and round. It's only a matter of time before that tower gets in, and I mean, look at that. Whoa.
There's someone here.
Bro.
Oh, hello.
What was that? The pitter-patter of tiny feet was a bit too early. Well,
Animos is down for the count, and so is Ridgely Raider.
I mean,
This is a really, really good start for Buey right now. I don't think they were expecting quite this early of a 2 down.
I mean, I don't think they were expecting the octopus arm that is the towel of the Xenomorph go across. Let's have a look.
At that.
Look at the
so
towel.
fun to
It's
see.
so toxic.
And the sounds that it makes too. It's just like the game. Very, very interesting to cast this one.
I mean, it's such a good day. A Xenomorph game. The demo pop come back on store. It's not going to cost me 300 quid. Chucky is now in DBD,
Yeah.
which is going to make me become a killer main and the best Chucky player in the world because I just love Child's Play. The films.
He is slugging the Ridgely Raider for ages now.
Why wouldn't you?
He's gonna get what, Animus
Well, you think
the
about
mouse
it.
is
He's
second.
completely
in control.
in control, but keeping 2 on really allows that. I don't know if that was a save or unbreakable. What is the specific killer bans? That's going to be a hook trade as the Tabernos goes down, but he will pursue Ridgely. It's his time to be tunneled hard. I don't know why was he stuck? Or was he like, I've no chance getting through that window. You're going to spear me anyway. Come get me, bruh.
Maybe he was trying to get him to use the tail and then use the window afterwards.
Yes.
The specific balancing is strange. I mean, although we haven't seen the Xeno, the perk that Xeno cannot use is Deadman Switch. Although survivors don't have access to Unbreakable, Sprint Burst, Overcome, Inner Healing, Desperate Measures, Empathetic Connection. They don't have access to Dead Hard or DS even. However, even Deliverance is banned, so a lot of the meta perks, this is the kind of LS that you would see for the likes of, let's say, Executioner. It's more or less the same.
There is no way. Look at the speed. The tunnel traversing, the crawl when the tail comes up, giving that extra hitbox while you hit. There's no way it's the same as an Executioner. Surely Meta needs to come back.
balancing.
This has to be an S or an A perk, right? Tier.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it being an A tier, but it's not S tier at all.
I don't know. I mean, you think how quickly the spirit moves around. I know you're limited by the tunnels, but they are split off. We haven't seen any of the look at that monstrosity of a thing.
On top of it.
Monstrosity of a towel.
I mean, if the survivors use the flaming turrets, it would invalidate a lot of the Xeno, though.
I mean,
We haven't seen a single turret yet, right?
I mean, it could be just a matter of practicing against comp Xenomorphs. It's not as if we see them across. I mean, Anonymous is now out of the game.
The speed at which
Look at it. It's obscene. Looking for footprints. Buey seems to... Look, you see the
Look at
little
that.
orange circles of the footprints that you see while in that tunneled state. But there we see Flame that's going round there. Trying to use Pop Goes the Weasel as one of them. Scourge Hook is the other, as well as Corrupt. It's not the usual
And he's
Xenomorph
really
build
smart.
that you'd have. Look.
He went immediately into tunnel just to get it back. He also saw the turret, didn't go for it, though.
Corruption's starting to use their noggin a bit. You see where they're highlighting going near the station so he comes up and gets hit with that flame. Oh, a nice dodge
Nice
by
little
also
shimmy.
is the Nancy doing well. Throws down the pallet. What a play. As it goes round, Buey is in pursuit. Maybe Corruption just got caught unawares with that double bubble. Let's see what they got up their sleeve. They're not going to give up likely. I know one's gone out. But it's good to see the speed of the alien. And
Flame, nice. Flame actually got the Xeno out of crawler mode, meaning that they can't use the tail attack, which is one of the best uses of an ability for the Xeno here.
yeah, it
be a
is
slap.
very handy going over the top. But manages to get the hit off Ridgely. Corruption did another gen. They're starting to suck some diesel now, getting them gens out, which is much needed.
Yep, they are speeding up on those gen works. And honestly, only one token has been used by Scourgehook yet. Which is kind of surprising considering that we had like 3-4 people on the ground at one point. Ooh. Damn, that spike on the back.
So toxic.
I feel that pain. I feel that pain a lot. I still remember.
Well,
They're doing that to me.
The two add-ons that we have is Kane's helmet and the emergency helmet. Survivors hit with the tail attack suffer from the mangled effect, which is the Kane's helmet, and increases the resistance to turrets by 35% is the emergency helmet. So good, solid add-ons there. And they are green. Oh, I love the noise. It brings back so much memories.
It does. And that was emergency helmet right there, making sure that the Xeno actually didn't go out of power of the crawler mode there. Without that, I'm pretty sure he would have lost it.
Round and round we go. Buey chasing the survivor there. I wanted to see the alien in pursuit. Why is it not? There we go. Let's see him round the back. Run! Like run! Oh, a nice little shimmy. And you see that alien. It's almost like a horror as it goes round and smashes over the top of the pallet. Now breaks it. The Tabernaus doing a good job. As Buey goes back into the tunnels in search for its next victim.
Like, he is doing an awesome job not committing, not overly committing to the survivors. Nice little stab at the tail there.
You see how the Nancy just tried to duck down, nearly had it. Look how obscene this is. If that goes off and hits it now, you see it gleam just as it comes into range. He's really waiting for his moment to get that off and cutting it. Tried to big brain and did another job. A great job by Nancy. That's twice fold the initial attack, making valuable seconds. And can Corruption get off another gen? Let's see. Hope they are.
They might even get two.
Off
They're
they
not
go.
careful.
Now there is one fresh as a daisy. Is the Tabernaus. It's now into there.
Oh, he managed to actually run away from it.
He got into the tunnel, run away from it. It didn't stun him out, and the speed that he got there, back in Shack, that
gen is ready to go.
Gen is ready to go. Whoa! Spicy! The spicy towel! It's a spicy the meatball.
He was trying to tail the turret there. Nice little red stain manipulation here. Is this going to be a hit? Oh my goodness! Threading the needle there. Literally. Really got that hit on through. Well, that goes down for the first hook, and there you go. No more fresh as daisies, as you were saying, Pug.
Yeah, they've all been hook stage, one out. All of them have that precious first stage. It's a good score so far with a 1K, 15 points. Remember that first valuable hook stage is worth 3 points, and that's why it's so important. I mean, did he just destroy that?
Yep, that's why you want to use the tail on the
That's
turret.
what that helmet add-on and using that towel to smash it did a really good job. I didn't think you could. I thought it was too strong. But look.
Oh, lost it.
He
He's gonna go
just
back
about.
under and immediately get it back. Look at that. Oh my God. Look
See him,
at
little
that
tipper-tapper of the footsteps
hunting.
above. Literally hunting. And Corruption, to combat this, have an Oni. Now,
It's good for the instant.
it's a very good map for an Oni. I would have chose the Blood Lodge.
The instant down potential of the Oni for this map is
Wretched Shop
pretty
Shine.
good,
What am I talking
but
about? I'm so tired.
The problem with the Oni is always the same thing. Until you get the first hit, you're just an M1 killer.
I mean, look at. I mean, you're an M1 killer that can run like a leopard underground, like a prairie dog on speed. Round we go is the Tabernos. And there's Ridgely Raider being a nuisance.
He does lose the power.
I love the way. I mean, it's smart of Ridgely, right? He's pulling him into the flame. This kind of is like a strategic game of pulling what started as a bit of mayhem. Corruption are really starting to take a little bit of handle to combat against it. Here's 6 hooks for 2 gens, however, but they need to get another gen off.
Go though.
It's obscene how fast they can get from one. I mean, the stations are right near the gens as well.
Yeah, that's purposely placed.
Not every. There shouldn't be a station at every single gen. Normally it's a little bit, but there's some distance. It's right on top of it. Oh, that's it. That's going to be in the montage, the Nancy montage.
Nice again.
Round and round we go. Can they do it again? Oh, just got it there. Just look at how long it is. Smashes through the pallet now, looking at, you see,
Snipe him through the window. Snipe him through the window.
Buey's trying to create a snowball condition at a 4K free. If he managed to get it, it's particularly good. They're really, really obsessed with doing this gen here by Shaq.
Also main, though.
Oh,
yeah, there's main.
No,
that's not main.
They managed. No, that's Shaq. They managed to get another gen off, which is good. And I think they need to reset. Oh, I thought she did it again there.
There you go, there's main.
Wow, Corruption are churning through them gens. What looked like a real tough spot they were in, they've managed somehow to pull back 3 gens.
I mean, Buey, this is sort of Buey's fault. He didn't commit to a single person. He kept going in and hitting, hit and run tactics. And that kept leaving one person doing gens at all times. Claudette doing the gen there by the right side, and then main or with Ridgely Raider.
Well, I don't know if I particularly agree with it. I think the survivors did a good job of distracting the killer around Shaq on that gen. He's going backwards and forwards and checking. He's trying to protect a certain area, but cleverly, I think the Tabernos was out there gen jockeying around, and they were recycling and then just hit them all on a recycle, because we saw Ridgely and the Nancy was keeping the alien busy. That's what I think happened. I can't be sure, but it does look like that. Either way, it's a very entertaining first match of the Xenomorph.
That's going to be a save. 100%.
It has to be. With poor Nancy's. Oh!
You do take a little tail attack for it, though.
Absolutely. Round we go. And across round Shaq. Can Nancy go down there, get a little bit of balance land? Going down there. And you know why they're gone in there. I know there's no decisive, but I think that last gen's going to be done. And I think the survivors are going to be escaping to victory.
I mean, if they're doubling down on this gen right here. No.
Oh, no, they're not.
Both of them aren't even on gens there.
Well, that was disappointing. Ruined my casting. I have to redub it now. Thanks, Corruption. Joking, of course.
Oh, does get the killer instinct. Oh, that is such a good thing that he actually managed to get there. There's a turret once again, being annoying. Does slow down the Xeno quite a bit.
Well, pursuing on the towel the Tabernos, but goes down. I don't think we're going to see another gen, but are we going to see an escape to victory? I don't know. Buey is on the hunt.
I mean, they're both worth
3 points each.
Escape.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I was going on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, I know what you mean as well.
Oh, great. Synergy. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. 3 points for the killer, 2 for the survivors.
Really is a buffet of killers today. We had an S-tier face-off. Well, we had a nurse versus a blight, and then a nurse versus an executioner. Now with a Xenomorph versus an Oni. And then
Did the
we're
Executioner actually win that one?
and then we have a Huntress.
Yes.
And a
I've seen
Plague.
it, but I didn't say nothing.
Huntress and a Plague. Oh my days.
You can't follow that. Oh, I stand corrected.
Ridgely. Ridgely
Stand absolutely
Raider.
corrected.
Being a pest. Tabanos is crawled off bleeding in a corner somewhere. And Raider is acting the maggot round main. Big brain in it, nose, and trying to read it. Using that flame because he can't go through that door to get him out that spike. If Tabanos bleeds out, that's a loss of a point. And points mean prizes. That would be 23 out of 24 because there's 2 stages left where 3 points, you only get 1 stage per point. If you bleed out, I think Raiders just made a slight mistake. Oh, he needed to keep a little bit tighter to that, but managed to kill it down. Now the hunt begins for the Tabanos. Where would he be hiding? Or they're hiding? Or her hiding? She hiding?
Come out, wherever you are.
The Tabanos bleeding out on the floor.
Corner tech, maybe?
Corner tech.
Yeah, bleeding out in the corner. You think that might be what they're doing?
I don't
And
know.
we're around this area when they went down.
I mean,
No, surely
he
not.
could be down there. Oh, my word.
Lord.
Tabanos was about.
How did you know?
I don't know. That's funny. I mean, he did well to get down there. I mean, it's just killer experience, isn't it? It's like you look around the whole map and
the
think you
team-
couldn't
the
have
team
crawled
can-
there.
The team can also tell you where they think it might be. There's death. There's no way he's crawling. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way he's crawling to basement there. That's a full clean sweep for the first Xeno we've ever seen. Pretty impressive, but not before they did 4 gens. It looked really dire at the start, but I think Survivors really recovered well from that one. At one point, they had everyone injured and then went in and healed everyone right after. Good little recovery from corruption.
Yeah. Good recovery to get, but still a good day at the office for Prophecy with a 4K and 1. The win conditions are down. Can Corruptions only get a 4K and 2 to take the first set? And can Prophecy do 5 gens? We'll find out in 2 shakes of a Pugstown. Okay, we are back in the room. Jody putting on his hat. Just got caught putting on his hat. We're back in the room for trial number 2 of our first set between Prophecy and Corruption. Prophecy's Buey turned up with a Xenomorph, a very entertaining game that started off particularly strong, and Corruption managed to pull back and do 4 gens. That's the win conditions. Prophecy needs to do 5 gens, and, well, Corruption with their Oni. Who is better, the Oni or the Xenomorph on the Wretched shop? Well, Corruption need to do a 4K too. That's 4 people dead with 2 gens remaining to be done, if anyone wanted to know what that actually meant. Jolie, any queries, crumbs, problems, hurrahs, advice?
I mean, it's going to be a hard one, unless he gets an early first hit. That just causes the player to bleed a whole bunch of blood and get an early power. I think it's going to be a hard one for the Oni to compete.
Well, let's see what happens. We have Citro for Corruption against Phoenix Lumi, Luis, Lizu, and Buey from Prophecy. And we see the first survivors try and delay as much as possible. And there's Phoenix being hit to take away the power and really turn the Oni just into an M1. It will be pre-dropping galore, I suspect. No, he didn't. Phoenix did well there. Oh, and a slap down on Citro.
That was smash hit too.
Yeah. What's the killer balancing? I know it's a bit funky on the Oni, isn't it?
It's
think
very
a lot of meta,
similar.
isn't there? I don't
Very
think.
similar to Xeno, actually. Very similar. Adrenaline is the perk that has been added, and renewal. Other than that, all the same balancing applies. Unbreakable, resilience, overcome.
No decisive
death
strike.
measures. No decisive, no deliverance, no dead hards. The triple Ds are banned.
Triple Ds. Has to break that as Lazoo now tries to bring the Oni over to the other pallet. They're doing a good job not being hit. Again, taking it out of that power. Even if he gets a hit and a down, he'll almost want to hit someone and then leave them to get more power, right? Because if he just tunnels it out, he's not going to leave so many pools of blood. I think we should see a gen pop any second now as it breaks through, and there's the first one.
Lori has the shack to work with here.
And this is always the way when you haven't got that first down and you see a gen go, it starts to eat away
There
at
you
you.
go. As I say it, like he gets that first hit.
Now, is he going to stay on him? I think he is. There's the crinkling of the window, which means bamboozle is another perk that we've just seen. And here we go. Round he is going. Why is there no blood?
Doesn't show up in spectator until he collects it. There you go. When the Oni collects it, the blood appears. I don't know why it is, but it's just a spectator.
Love it. Well, at least he's got the power down and the first. Now, what we're going to see, I think we're going to see another gen. I don't think he'll be able to camp out this stage. I don't know what you think, Jolie. What would you do in this scenario?
At 4 gens, is this a Scourge Hook? Yes, it is a Scourge Hook. So I think you'd have to power up and go chase someone down. Like this gen has 50%. Another one probably has more.
See, Pop Goes the Weasel just ate away at a lot of that progress that we just saw there. Citro looking around for Prophecy survivors. That one's bubbling away nicely. Lazoo is off. Someone had to have saved it because there is no deliverance and no broken stage.
Yeah, you really have to use the power. That's the Atom. I think Phoenix over there in the distance. Second gen has already popped. They're 3 away from the victory.
Yeah, remember, all they need to do is 5 gens. Doesn't matter about the 4K. And, I mean, what would you do? You protect... it doesn't even have a 3-gen scenario here at the moment.
I mean, even if you protect the 3-gen, it's not advantageous for you.
Prophecy
Nice.
eating away at that and did well. Managed to stall that a little bit, and round goes Phoenix. Try and bring them tight round there. Although an unsafe child does enough to slow the Oni down. Needs to try and navigate round here and go in and out, a flick round there, but hits the rock. Citro under a little bit of pressure. Phoenix goes in, will take the Oni out of power, but...
That is so smart.
Is it?
Yeah. Forcing the Oni out of power and considering that you don't even get bloods from it, pretty good.
Yeah, I suppose so.
He doesn't lose the chunk of power that he would normally from getting the down, but also he didn't gain any much more. And I don't think there's enough blood for him to actually get a power up here.
No, I don't think so. He's following the scratch marks, though. Someone's trying to pull him away from the hook. Phoenix is now off. Those 2 are over here, but as you said, there's no power. As it goes round.
No power, no pressure.
And here comes Citro, gets Lazoo, and now at least we've got half done. Wants to try and create a snowball effect, because needs it to stay as is and get a 4K to win this first set.
Just are so far apart. It's going to be such a hard win con.
It is, and there
you go.
There's their win con. They can only hope for a draw now. Oh, it manages to flick round. That's nice on Lazoo.
Immediate pickup. This is a good one. He might have enough of it. He might have enough blood orbs around to get the power immediately. Back in boss, there was a bunch of orbs, but he's not going there to collect them.
Well, look how far away it is. Knows that the game is going to be a tough one here to get. Needs to get over there. Oh, Prophecy got in there, and I think that's a distraction rather than anything. It's better off going to the gen than over there. But let's see. No, he is going to go for the kill. Hits off there, but I'd go to the end. That's not what he wanted to be doing. I wonder if he's doing it, and the survivors know what they're doing. They're keeping them down now. I guarantee we flick back. They're over the back, and yes, as we suspected, doubling up. And here we go, round and round. He's now out. Chase them. Oh, look at that, doing a great job. We're going to see a flick round. Oh! Hulk smash as Lazu goes down, but I think that's enough because we were about to see the gens. You see someone making it over to the exit door. But Lazu is out,
and this was a very different playstyle from both these killers. One of them chose to tunnel and try and camp an area out, while the other one just went out for all-out aggression and didn't really go for the unhooks.
Yeah.
Always chasing survivors, and I think that might have actually costed him the match, unfortunately. If he went for a bit of a more of aggressive play, trying to go around the map, he might have gotten a bit better result. But nonetheless, you live and you learn, and I'm sure that Crypto feels the same.
Yeah, it is an expensive lesson, and don't get it wrong, Prophecy played incredibly well on this first set, from both on a killer and from a survivor point of view, but they all managed to get out on the front apart from Lazu, but perfectly executed. We will be going on to next over at the Blood Lodge, where I think we see a Huntress versus a Plague match. We'll be back to you in 2 Shakes of a Lamb's Tail, where Corruption will be killing again. What did I say?
Lamb.
Fuck the lamb. It's a pug's tail. 2 shakes of a pug's tail. One. Okay, we are back in the room for our second set of these Titans, Corruption versus Prophecy. We saw Prophecy turn up to the Wretched shop against Corruption's Oni, and we saw Prophecy's Xenomorph take the overall set, and now they'll be looking to do 2 sets in a row to prevent it going to a third set to take the overall matchup between them. Corruption will need to win this set to prevent that from happening, pushing it to a third set. We have a Huntress for a while, which is Jolie's favourite, being Huntress main, and against a Plague on the Blood Lodge. Who do you think's got the upper hand?
I really hate to say this, but I think Plague has the advantage with the power. But that's going to wildly depend on how Tobinus is going to play this out, right? If he's in a cracked Huntress, he's going to be dropping bodies left, right, and center. But Plague is a lot easier to use, so...
Yeah, I mean, we don't see that many Huntresses in comp, but if you are, as you said, cracked at being a Huntress, let's see what it pulls out. We don't... Oh, we do have Corrupt. I was about to say we don't, because he hasn't turned around. And there we see the glowy white outline of Corrupt on this Huntress. A different Huntress build than I would expect from a Huntress, but nonetheless, it's a build.
Well, nonetheless, Huntress has been indirectly buffed. They changed the animation of lockers to make it a lot less than what it was.
So no Iron Maiden.
Yeah, you don't need Iron Maiden anymore to reload faster. Oh my goodness!
Oh, Tabernos gets Lisa through a gap in the bus, and this looks like it might be a very quick down. Yeah. Tabernos shocking Prophecies Lazu, and we.
He has this work cut out for him because he has to work to 4K here and also impress me with his Huntress.
Well, it's also 1 hook more than what you got on the Blood Logic comp.
Indeed, that's absolutely true.
I'm only joking. I'm teasing you.
That is absolutely true.
Oh, so toxic.
Brutal strength already being revealed.
Oh,
There's the BT immediately out.
hasn't missed a hit.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, if that would have
Why
gone.
did you say it? Don't say it. Oh my goodness.
Don't say it, just do it. Oh my word. Oh, I nearly got there. That was spicy. Talk about spicy plays from chat. I take it decisive strike is banned.
Yeah, it is.
So's
There's no
deliverance, but I mean,
Basement.
there's someone there. Is he gonna? Oh, he didn't even try there, hanging on it. I think that's gonna be done. Could
Could
have.
have dropped the lorry. That's gonna be done.
Oh, he didn't hang on.
No.
Just about
Beauty,
to.
a little
He's
bit
not
of
gonna
break.
kick it either. Oh my word!
What a hit. He knows what he's doing.
The blue
He
tack
knows
on
what
the
he's
screen. The blue tack is on the screen. He did kick that gen, and it wasn't the one in
actually
Hing.
doesn't work with Huntress because the axes curve. That's why he can actually hit through objects because the axes curve and then fall down.
He's gone back
really
to
rapidly.
kick the gen anyway.
There you go, brutal strength. Animation a little bit quicker than before.
I mean,
Not
going for a
too
full
quick,
set
but
heal, and I think that
Look at what he's doing.
he's like, yes, Lezu is dead. I am the Tabanos. Hear me roar. I think this is going to cost him a gem, but he doesn't care.
I mean, probably two.
Oh, Lezu camped out back. This is impressive start. But remember, sometimes the strongest starts can turn into the weakest of finishes. But Lezu is out. 3 people are around the Tabernacle, showing that maybe Huntress does have a place in competitive DBD. Maybe we were wrong all along, and it was just Jolie. Imagine we just see Corruption's nurse come out every game. Be dreamy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a bit boring to see the same killer over and over again. Oh, come on, do it. Snipe it.
Oh, you're just
Snipe
saying
it.
that because I was teasing you, and I'm sorry. Here's the orbital
Yes.
strike. Are we going to see it?
Oh,
Oh, no way! No fucking way!
no way he actually performed
He
an orbital
actually
on
did
Kong.
an orbital on Lewis. Lewis is like, where the hell did that come from? And they're like,
Lewis
who
was
is
like,
this
what the fuck
guy?
just happened to me?
where did it come
hacking.
from? They're going to go,
Oh
bro
my
is hacking.
God.
Bro is hacking.
This is so good. That
And-
was
An
so
orbital
good.
strike comes down out of nowhere and hits. Was it Lewis it hit? It was Lewis it hit,
It was
right?
Lewis, yeah. Well, Lewis was just minding his own business, and then bam, from God, a strike on his head.
So funny how we were just saying, we were talking about, oh, did you see the clips of orbital strikes on Huntress?
Yeah.
Like if he would have thrown 2 up there and it would have got that down, that would have been amazing, right?
Yeah, it would have been an insta down essentially.
It's got control of
Oh.
the map. Now, what can
I mean,
prophecy?
this is what a good huntress can do, right? Just holding that hatchet, just holding a hatchet really puts the pressure on.
Blue tick on the
survivors.
screen. Well, you can see one survivor right in front of them. They're trying to stop that, but I think it's a distraction because the other one, is going to be gen jockeying. So at least they'll get one more gen before Lewis goes on to second stage.
There you go.
There it is.
That's not a good gen to do though. I thought they were gonna do a gen further away because that gen is pretty far away to where the other gens are.
He's going to camp it to death. I think this is a mistake because he's still got 2 gens unopposed over there, and I think he's just realised it.
Yeah, Hill gen was pretty progressed too.
Yeah.
Look at that, 50% at least.
And look at them recycling. They're leveling it up. Lewis is now off. Is he going to go back? No, I think he's going to stay over here. because they'll reset. Oh, no, he's avoiding the gen. Right, remember, Adam is fresh as a daisy, and so is Buey. This is about points at the end of the day, not kills. Oh my god, if he would have got that.
I was about to say, yeah, if he actually got that.
Because with one gen left, it's just a matter of time. Round we go. Oh, Lewis is now going to be out of the game, but I think that's going to cost him a gen. By the time he picks up, gets over to the other side, the exit doors are open. And as I said, Phoenix and Buey are fresh as a daisy. And there it goes.
Last gen done, but is someone on the doors? So they must have been both of them doing that that gen there. Look at the doors, though. Look at those doors. That is really good for Huntress.
That is gnarly.
You just put yourself with holding a hatchet, and you can definitely snipe anyone that's gonna go for the doors. I mean, one of you has to come through.
Oh, that is such a horrible spawn for survivors. The Tabernas just looking left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
There you go. There you go. Just aim it slightly.
Blue tack is aligned.
It takes a special kind of skill to play.
Chat saying about that, but it definitely was a UAV moment.
Yeah, but it definitely was a UAV.
So how I found myself playing COD again, I have. But let's never speak of that ever again in the DBD.
It's a pretty good game. It's good to wind off DBD every now and then.
Now,
oh, there you go.
Look what's happened.
Way out.
No way out. No way out. The Huntress knows where you are. Or at least one of you is going to go. What, is a magician? Where did he go?
Locker, maybe?
Has to be. Has to be in the locker, right? No. 2. Is there another one around there? No idea. It's Houdini.
I don't even know who was it.
Houdini. I'd say someone else is over on the other side now.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
The no way out is finished. Can't see the red. Like, what's going on? I can't even go just in case Prophecy are going to wait you out. Can't even look where they are.
I mean, the thing is, if he can land this hatchet on one of them, that seals the deal for that person, right? You can't go for the gate anymore.
I think someone has to be sacrificed.
Even then, Tob could wait it out a little bit.
Oh, he sees a scratch mark there. You see that little tiny red? Set like a sliver. I think it's just a slip.
There you go. They're going to open the other gate. They're going to open the other gate 100%.
No way if that hits. If that would have hit. He's just chasing one round here. Yeah, that gate's open. Smash hits.
They're going to go for yep.
And they're going for hatch. Oh,
Yeah,
what a play.
well played.
What a play. What a play by Prophecy.
Tob did not foresee that. I mean,
No.
well played with the orbital and all of that. But yeah, they actually managed to get
That was
the 2 out.
That was probably one of the most enjoyable games that I've seen in a few days. Like, well, I was going to say a while. Trying not to offend everybody. Just from skill from the Huntress, but great play by Prophecy. Like, pulling that out, no way out, splitting the map there, one going over, one on the other side, and then escaping straight away and going down hatch, completely caught Tabernas unawares. But what a good game. We're going to move over and see if a Plague can do a better job. Win conditions are down. It basically is a 2K and any stage, or basically a first stage on any ink plus an additional stage. Will do it for Prophecy and, well, Corruption. We need to do 5 gens and escape with 3 survivors. 2 who are fresh as a daisy, but we'll find out in 2 shakes of a Pugs down. One. Okay, we are back in the room for trial number 4 of set number 2. Prophecy will be chasing their second set in a row to not let it go to a third set. Corruption will need to perform like demons to win this set to force it to a third set. The first trial was on the Blood Lodge with a Huntress, and now we see Prophecy turn up with a Plague. Win conditions are down. Prophecy, well, all they need to do is a 2K on one stage, or a first stage in everyone, and a second stage will give them the win conditions. And, well, Corruption, they will need to escape with 2 Fresh as a Daisy and 1 on Death Hook will be the points needed, or whatever combination your Abacus does, but that's what it will be. It's a tough one. But let's see what can pull out the bag. Anything can happen, and I think I was just very impressed with that last Huntress game. I think just a few decisions one way or the other could have turned that from a 2K into maybe a 3 or a 4, but hindsight's a great thing, right? Well,
and we got the Plague already puking around. We'll see what they're gonna use. What they're gonna do. We got the yellow apple and the tablet. Tablet's adding 20 seconds to the power, so it goes from 60 to 80 seconds. Pretty good add-on. Very commonly used too. Sometimes we see double apple. Sometimes we see the little pendant.
we always see double apples, really, don't you? Just to get them extra pools.
Well, as of late, yes, but prior we'd see the amulet a lot. Oh wow, that's a really quick infection.
Why was that so quick?
Maybe he got hit by all the projectile vomit that the Plague was throwing. Because sometimes they dodge around and it makes them miss quite a bit. We got Ridgely touching a gen too.
Well,
so we know that was...
Well, we know where he is. Pandas is down. And we see that Ridgely Raider is infected. Normally we see a Plague go around and try and infect as many of an area that they want to protect, but Pandas happen to be there, is on the hook, and well, it looks like Buey's not even going to wait around, is probably going for that first stage across everybody strategy. Sees Raider there, working on that gen, and comes in the inside. Has to be a balanced landing, right? Yeah. Oh, nearly caught him. Noise is coming out of me today.
Had to be a balanced landing. I mean, you wouldn't risk going atop of that building without a balanced landing. You got a pretty sick 3-gen here, and this is the let's say the good thing about playing Killer second is that if the previous killer did not 4K 1 or 4K at all, you can just simply protect the 3-gen.
Yeah. You're so right. Well, I mean, it's even on the Blood Lodge, you've always got that kind of staple 4-gen RNG, depending on how the crow flies and spinning round. But the hook, or Pandas, is in a good position, has gone on to second stage. We do see Ridgely Raider living life to the max. A blast mine, the toxicity of it on Buey.
No gen has popped though, so...
No, but it's just a matter of time, I think. Now gets the power.
And now he can camp that to Death Hook.
Well, I think that's going to happen anyway.
There's no one that can go and save that is safe, because Buey can actually kill them before they get near the...
Now, I think he's got it.
Careful.
Oh, Ridgely did well, and ducks down Moran.
Wow, double ducking.
Some of the survivor plays coming out of Corruption have been very impressive. And there's 2 gens, but they're going to have to do it without Pandas.
Yeah.
As the Tabernas is now injured, not infected, and the Pandas is out, probably screaming at their teammates, and why did you not help me? Or maybe that's just me who does that.
It is just you.
You shouldn't leave me to die on hook.
Well, it was a lot funnier if we did.
Well,
Gives us more content.
Here we go. Tabernas is now on the hook.
That was pain res on the middle gen.
And I think all the perks have been given away now, haven't they?
Well, the survivors know of thanatophobia, but we had no idea to confirm it. The survivors are aware of it. $80 seconds, 60 seconds per stage. So that again can be camped to second plus a half. We'd really have to be careful here when going for the save against the Plague with the power-up. And the thing is, there is no notification on the survivor side that the Plague has those extra 20 seconds. Unless someone is actively counting, they wouldn't know that they have that extra time.
Absolutely. And Tabernas looks like they will be going on to second hook. Buey's doing a very good job to control this game. Keep the survivors at bay as the time ticks away, utilizing the scourgery of that hook to its maximum potential. Yeah. Oh, got Ridgely. Ridgely's been broken for, I mean, in the game, is broken since the beginning and was trapped over one side. Now Tabernas is being pursued while...
He doesn't even M1.
He doesn't need to. He wants the red vomit.
You are not worthy of the chandelier. I shall give you my vomit. That's out. And with this hook, it's gonna be...
It's gonna be two sets in a row.
Okay, Buey is not playing around. He's gonna have to 4K. I think his team told him that if he hadn't 4K'd here, he would be disowned.
I mean, he holds high standards for himself. Killing for this evening by himself. He's also the captain. Lead by example. But we do see the Nancy, who did some brilliant juicing on the last game.
There's the pickup. You're gonna have to be very careful here. Infection must be, yep.
And down goes Uzast either way. We haven't seen any flashlights or firecrackers, have we?
Well, they haven't really been trying actively to get those. Well, if this were Arctic Wolves, they would have gotten a couple of saves already.
With flashlights, I miss them days. The toxicity of flashlights, the skill and art, the panache of saving.
And a stun of the pallets.
We'll just have to settle for a mouthful of wood. But there goes down Ridgely Raider. And that is all she wrote from the Vommy Mummy herself. As we now see, this will be a 4K.
Yeah, 4K 3. I mean, that's a good score even in S tier.
Absolutely, and I've been putting the scores on the wrong card.
Good job, Pug.
Well, yeah. I apologize. Here we go.
But yeah, it is. I mean, the 4K 3 is a pretty good score in an S tier killer. If this were a Blight or a Nurse, we would still be praising them for what they'd done. But because it's a Plague, it's worth a lot more.
Yeah, but you also have to take there's a balancing. A lot of meta perks are banned as well. Don't get me wrong. I think the Plague is a strong killer at map control. Specifically, this one is a good pick with the rest of the killers on display. But the specific balancing really does see a lot more advantage in playing these type of killers than S tier, in my opinion. I may be by myself there, but who knows? But that is...
No, I understand what you mean. Yeah. I understand what you mean.
Well, that is the end of this matchup between Prophecy and Corruption, with Prophecy winning 2 sets in a row. It is a great performance we're seeing across the teams, and the overall results aren't necessarily that of skill or gameplay level. They have been particularly close. well done to Corruption. Some very entertaining content and entertainment that you have, and the captain, supporters, and the manager, as well as their supporters that came in. Thank you. And again, well done to Prophecy. We do have our final game, I think, between Opulence and...
Yes.
Who?
Come on, say it.
Who?
Say it.
Who?
Come on.
Origin?
You know who it is. No. Delusional.
Delusional. I'm fucking delusional, and I'm sorry. But it won't be me. It will be Jolie who will be casting that final game. And I will see you for the final round one wrap up on Thursday, where we'll have the final of the round one. I'm not going to even go into it.
It's going to be RDE versus Origin.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just making sure that you know them. You know, I like leaving you on the spot since you're doing it.
Well, you could go to hell. But at the end of the day, make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be posting content up there. We will be starting doing post-match analysis as well as highlights and commentary after, to add that bit of flavour and content after. But it is taking longer than expected. I'd like to thank you all, and Leger and Brooklyn in the background, and of course the beautiful Jolie the Barbarian, the fedora-wearing Gimpoid, who'll be back to you later. We will be closing down the stream, but we'll be back to you in around 30 to 40 minutes, where Jolie will be hosting the final game of the season. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Join the Pugdom Discord for more information. Puglicious.